This
Okay.
conference will now be recorded.
Whenever they are creating some purchase orders or any purchasing document, if the system is subjected to release strategy, a particular purchasing document is subjected to release strategy. Okay, so consent users means who is involved in that particular loop. Okay, so for the employees, they need to release. Once they will release, it will go to the vendors. Otherwise, it will not transmit to the vendors. So in release procedure, what we observed. So if you want to define the release strategy, so we need to delete in training system. In real time, you don't have any issue, but in training systems, okay. So some other is created, so we need to delete down to up here. So first we need to delete the strategy, then codes, then groups, and finally we need to define individually. We need to create a group. Okay, so an AB group, choose it element. In that group, you can define different codes. Okay, multiple codes you can define and define the strategy. For that, actually, what we observed, we need to create characteristics values in CT04, and all the characteristics values we need to assign. So more than one characteristics values we can able to create here. So all these characteristics values we need to assign to the class. Then we need to define the strategy. So just to go through this record, yesterday record. Today, I'm planning for so far we completed MMFI, right? MMFI integration we completed. Okay. After the MMFI, so we need to discuss about split valuation. But today I'm planning for split valuation. Okay. So what is MMFI? We discussed here. MMFI means the module is going to integrate the finance module. So whenever the user is performing the inventory transactions, okay, the system has to pick the GL account automatically. User never enter the GL account manually. The system automatically picks the GL account. For that, what we have done in OBOAC transaction code. So, okay, so here we defined valuation area means plant, and we assigned valuation area to company code. Chart of accounts will maintain. Means chart of accounts will be defined by the finance people. Okay. So all these chart of accounts will assign to company code. So in OBOAC transaction code, against your valuation class, we define the GL account. The system is going to post here. So this is also one of the important procedure MMFI. So again, so if you are not able to understand, again, I'm ready to take one more session for OBOAC. Right. Let us today we'll discuss about split valuation. Okay. So what is this split valuation and how to handle this split valuation? We will discuss in today's session. The split valuation is a concept here. So here, I think in the definition itself you can understand. Split valuation means you are going to split the value. Okay. So generally, what will happen in the split valuation? Why we need to maintain the split valuation in the system? So we need to observe it. Okay. So for which kind of material generally we go for split valuation also, this is most important. Okay. So some materials will procure only internally. We never procured externally. So what are the materials we are procuring internally? Okay, for those materials, I don't need to activate the split valuation. But some materials I will procure internally as well as externally also. So both the procurement is possible. I will procure internally as well as externally. For that kind of materials, I need to plan split valuation. Please try to understand. Suppose. So what are the materials? Okay. So what are the materials? I will procure both the ways here, internally as well as externally. Internally and externally. Internally means I will procure from different okay, plant here. At the same time, I will procure externally. So both the procurements I will done some materials. But some materials I will procure only externally. For that kind of materials, I don't want to activate the split valuation. If the material is procuring only internally or in-house production materials, for that kind of materials also I will not plan split valuation. But what are the materials I am procuring both the ways? Okay, I need to differentiate in the system here. So how much stock and value I procured internally, and how much stock and how much value I procured externally. So I need to differentiate. So for that, I need to activate the split valuation. Okay. So this is the concept here. Let me go to the navigation part. Take a login pad. The user and password here. Okay. So first we need to understand navigation path here. Server is slow. Network is slow. Give me a second. So we will log in. Go to login pad. Okay. Now, that is the navigation path. Where it is the navigation path? SPRO, SAP reference IMG, SPRO, SAP reference IMG. Go to Materials Management. Go to Materials Management. In Materials Management, I need to go to Valuation and Account Estimate. I need to go to Valuation and Account Estimate. Under Valuation and Account Estimate, I need to go to Split Valuation. So previously already we discussed MMF integration, account automation. Now today I am going to the split valuation. Okay. So now once again, why I need to activate the split valuation? So what are all the materials in my plant? I'm procuring both the ways. I want to differentiate my stocks and values. Yeah, that's what I'm activating the split valuation. So first of all, I need to activate the split valuation. Okay. So SPRO EMG, Materials Management, under the Valuation Account Estimate. Okay, activate the split valuation. So it's already active. Just observe. So in this, what you need to observe? The split material valuation is active. Okay. So you don't need to, so just observe the split material valuation is active. And come back, configure the split valuation. You need to configure the split valuation. In configure the split valuation, I need to maintain global types. So whenever we are discussing about the split valuation, if you will say global types or valuation types, both are same. It remains same. Global types, or we can say valuation types. Global category or valuation category. So please keep in mind. Global types or valuation types, both are same. Synonyms. Okay. Global category or we can say valuation category, both are same. So once I observe the split materialization active, then we click on this configure split valuation. So if you click on this configure split valuation, so you need to click on global types here. Okay. So we are using training system, as you know. So it is not a real system. So training system has so many valuation types is there here. And so many valuation types. There are 31 valuation types is there. There are 31 valuation types is there. Global types are valuation types. So at least we'll create two global valuation, two global types here. Okay. One is for internal and second one is external. One is for only purely internal purpose. The second one is for external purpose. Okay. If I want to create first of all, it is possible both numeric numbers also you can enter. All the numeric numbers you can enter, or you can use pure alphabets or alphanumeric also. It is everything is possible. So whenever you are getting this kind of screens, if you want to go to next screen, so here if you click on enter, it will not go. So you must use this next screen, next page. Okay. Next page. Okay. So now I want to create new valuation type. So how to create new valuation type? Simply click on create here. Okay. So the split valuation. So I am explaining the same way you need to practice here. So click on create. Okay. So I want to create a new valuation type. If I want to create new valuation type, okay. So just I am taking as a Z1 here. Okay. Z1 is my valuation type. So the nomenclature should not be repeated. This already you know. So this Z1 valuation type. So So one is for external, second one is internal. Okay, one is for violation type we are creating for, one is for external, second one is for internal. So assume that this violation type I am creating for external. Okay, so I must select external purchase should be allowed here. Attributes I need to fill. So create new global types or violation type. Z1 I am going to create. So Z1 is for external. So it is for external. When I select it, when I'm applying for external purchase should be allowed here. And to select the attribute size, external purchase should be allowed here. And internal purchase should not be allowed here. Internal purchase should not be allowed. So only it should allow only for external, and internal purchase should not be allowed here. So I need to change here. So I need to maintain the attributes here. Okay. So now I'm practicing for raw materials here. You know what is your raw materials account category reference tribute round, right? So in real system, you create a new account category reference, you can take here. So this tribute round is for raw material. So this is the way, just you click on create, enter your global types or variation types. It is for external, so external purchase should be allowed. Internal purchase should not be allowed, and enter account category reference for raw material. So I am practicing for raw material. Whichever the material type, you need to select that account category reference. And in this split evaluation, directly if you click on save, it will not be saved. If you click on save, it will not save. Now how to save here? Again, you need to click on create here. Again, you need to click on create. Then downside you can see valuation type was created. Now you need to save it. Directly it will not save. First you need to click on create. Then you need to click on save. So this is the way we need to create it. Okay. So the new valuation type. Okay. So we are creating. So this is for Z1 we are creating. So Z1 is for external. Okay. The same way I need to create for internal. So one more valuation type I want to create here. Okay. So again you need to go to create. Okay. So now this time I want to create for Z2. Z2 for internal, right? When you are taking Z2 internal, so you must go and you can select here 0. When it is internal, external purchase should not be allowed. Attributes will be reversed here. Okay. And external purchase should not allowed, internal purchase should be allowed. Okay. So here attributes will be, you need to reverse here. Okay. The attributes will be reversed. For external, so when you are external, internal purchase should be allowed. For internal, external purchase should not be allowed here. Okay. So again, you need to click on create here. And again, so directly you should not save, right? You need to click on create. You need to click on create. So when you click on create, see Z1, Z2, two valuation types we created. Two valuation types we created. So once you created these two valuation types, okay. Now, like this, we need to create at least two valuation types. So Z1 is for external, Z2 for internal. Simply enter the attributes and I assign the account category reference here. The next, what I need to do, just I need to come back. Again, I need to come back. Okay, so the global types is completed. Previously, we have only 31, now it will become 33. Okay, so if you want to go to previous page, you can go to previous page. Okay. So Z1, Z2 I created. Z1, Z2, two valuation types I created. After creating, so if you want, you can go to change, delete, everything is possible. So global types, global valuation types we created. Just to back to again here, global categories I need to create it. So I need to create a, so what are these global types you created? So these global types here you should assign to your global categories. Okay. So what are the valuation types you created? The valuation types you must assign to your global categories, right? So I want to create here. If I want to create here, so here Z is already there. Okay. So now what I will do, I will take as a Y. So I don't know. So here I want to create. It is also only a single digit element. You can use numeric number or alphanumeric. But actually Z sub already is there in the system. But I created Z1, Z2. But don't confuse. I am creating Y. Y is a validation category I am creating. Validation category or global category. So I am creating Y here. So simply click on create. So what is my validation category? Y. Okay. So I am going to create my validation category as Y. Violet. Okay. So description. Okay. So if you late, you will not able to understand middle of this. Okay. So enter so anything here. Test for test for split valuation. Okay. something description you need to enter. Please you need to understand here. So here I created one is for external, one is for internal. What is external? Z1. What is internal? Z2. So for these two global types, I am going to create one validation category. What is the validation category I am going to create? Y. For this Y, so I need to assign what is my external Z1, right? Here I need to assign whatever the valuation category created. So whatever the valuation type you created, that valuation type you need to assign them. So this is for external procurement here. You can see here. For external procurement Z1. For internal in-house production Z2, right? So we created Z2 here. For in-house we created Z2. So simply come back. Where is Z2? Z2 we created or not? Z2 is not showing a list here. Z2, I think we have not saved properly. I'll come back. Okay. We have not saved properly. Configure split valuation. Global types. Now go to last page here. Only Z1 is saved here, but Z2 we have not saved here. Okay. So again we go click on create here. Z2 for internal. One is internal. External purchase should not be allowed, right? So 0 and internal purchase should be allowed. Attribute and changes. I have not saved properly. That's what I am coming here. Now what is the account cat reference? 000. Again, you need to click on create. The valuation type was created. You need to click on save. Now it will save you. Okay. Now come back here. I want to create a new valuation category or global category. Simply on create. What is the valuation category you want to create here? Y. Enter the description. The test for split valuation. Here you need to. This is external. External means what I need to give. I need to give Z1, right? For external, I need to give Z1. For internal, I need to give Z2. For internal, it is purely configuration here. This process is only purely for configuration. Okay, but it's a simple concept here. Try to understand. Okay. So again, so if you directly, if you click on save, it will not save. What I need to do? I need to again you need to click on create. It will show the valuation category Y was created. Now you need to save it. Again, you need to click on create. Now you need to save. Okay. Now, please observe. So we created a new valuation category, and for your valuation category, I assigned my both valuation types here. Now you go to change button here. So if you want to do any changes, you can able to change here. Okay, after creating here, you need to click on types and categories. You need to click on types and categories. Okay, you need to click on types and categories. Okay. Now whatever the valuation category you created, in this valuation category, what are the valuation types you created? Z1, Z2, right? That is in active or not, we need to observe it. Under your valuation category Y, Z1, Z2 we created. That Z1, Z2 is active or not, I need to check here. But it is not appearing, right? So I need to go to the next page here. So just observe. Yes, both are active here. If it is not active, simply select and click on activate. Okay. If it is not active, suppose example it is not activated. Click on this box and click on activate. That's it. Automatically will be activated. So observe my both under my valuation category, my both the valuation types are active. If it is not active, you need to activate it. Okay. Now come back here. Okay. Now again you need to come back. Now click on local definition. Click on local definitions. Click on local definitions. In local definitions, which plant I want to practice. So I want to test it 1000 plant, right? So we are using 1000 plant. So select your plant. Select your plant. In this plant, click on categories. Click on categories. So in this plant, you need to click on categories. Now, please observe in this plant, what is your new one you created? Y, right? Why it is not active in your plant? Okay. So this Y valuation category is not for this Y valuation category or global category. Two global types you created, but in your plant, this Y is not active. So how to activate? Simply click on here, click on activate. Click on activate. Now you must save here. Addition valuation category was created, was activated. Again, you need to click on. So this is what we need to do. So this is also your duty. You need to observe in your plant, your new validation category, whatever you created, whether it is active or not, we need to observe it. Okay. Once it is active, again you come back. So with this, I completed all the configuration steps here. I completed all the configuration steps. Okay. So once again, I will show you all the configuration steps here. Now, after once again we'll check, then we'll go for the tested end user side. Okay. So what is the concept we are discussing? So we're discussing about split valuation. So what is the concept of the split valuation? If the materials we are procuring internally, externally, okay. So for those materials only, I need to activate the split valuation. If the materials, so what are the materials I am procuring only externally? For these materials, I don't want to activate the split valuation. Or the materials I am procuring only internally or in-house production. For those kind of materials also, I don't want to activate the split valuation. But what are the materials I am procuring externally and internally? Once I activated, so I came to know. So I can differentiate. So how much quantity or how much value I have procured internally and externally, I can differentiate. For this, what is the navigation path you need to go? SPRO, IMG, materials management. Under the materials management, you need to go to the valuation and account assessment. Under the valuation and account assessment, you come to the split valuation. And first of all, you need to activate the split valuation. The split material valuation should be active. The next, configure the split valuation. Next, you need to configure the split valuation. So configure the split valuation. So first, you need to create global types. In split valuation, directly if you save, it will not be saved. Then what I need to do? You need to click on create and you need to save. But I created two global types. What are the global types I created? Z1, Z2. Z1 is for external. So I must allow external purchase orders. Internal purchase should not be allowed. The same way I created Z2. For Z2 internal purchase should not be allowed. Only external purchase should be allowed. Okay. So this way you need to create new global types, okay, or valuation types. After I created my global category, for my global category, so I assigned my both global types. Okay. Then later what I need to do, so I click on types and categories. Under my valuation category, so here what are the global types you created is active or not, we need to observe. Then you need to come back. Okay, again you need to come back here. Now click on local definition. So whatever the valuation category you created, that valuation category under your plant, it is active or not, we need to observe it. It is not active or not, we need to observe it. Okay. So if it is not active, just you need to activate it. So this is the way we need to perform all these activities. So your local types here, the local types here, Z1, Z2 is there. Okay. So here again you come to here. So local categories also, this one you observe. Local categories also 1001 is there. So just observe all this. Once you complete all this, where I need to go? I need to create a metal master. Now you can write down tested end user side. Tested end user side. Okay. For tested end user side, what I need to do? I need to create a new material. So which account category reference you have taken? Raw material, right? So for raw material, 000. Okay. So for you need to test only for raw material. Okay. So go to MM0, create one material. Go to industry sector here. Enter your material type as raw material. Okay. Selection is with the basic MMVs for the plant and store location. So 1474. Okay. 1474. Test real for split variation. Okay. Some basic of PC. And some material group here. So creating a new material for this 1474. When server got slow, please wait. Once again. Got disconnected here. Once again, login, no problem. Click on login. Now what I'm doing, I'm creating a new material, MM0. Enter your industry sector, enter the material type, raw material. Go and selection with basic MMVs. Enter the plant and store location. Test material for split evaluation. Enter your basic of measure, BC. Enter material group. Enter some purchase group. Enter. Enter. Once you will come into the accounting menu, without valuation class, maybe previously you have not created material. Okay. Now you need to understand. So here, first of all, you need to assign your valuation category. So whatever the valuation category you created, that you need to assign them. So if you go to drop down, your valuation category will come automatically. Which valuation category you created? Why, right? So in accounting on you, so in Metal Master accounting on you, I need to assign my valuation category. Don't enter any valuation class, any price here. Without this also I can able to create it. Okay. Simply click on enter. Click on enter. Enter. Okay. So without valuation class, so first of all, without any price, you need to create a material. So what I did, I activated the split valuation. So I have taken 000 reference as a account cat reference. So I'm creating raw material. For this raw material in accounting menu, I assign the valuation category in accounting menu. Okay. So what is my material code? 1474, right? 1475, right? So what is the next one here in real time also? Which materials they are using is split valuation. All these materials first you need to upload. Then we need to, okay, so we need to extend your valuation types to your material type. What is the material you created? 1475, right? How to extend the material, you know? MM01. Okay. How to extend the material? MM01. Enter your same material code 1475. Go to org levels. Now already I created a material in the same plant and store location. Now this time I want to extend my valuation type. I want to extend. So go to MM01. Same plant and store location. So I want to extend. So Z1 and Z2. Extend your valuation types. Z1 is for external, Z2 for internal, right? So now go to Metal Master. Again, you need to extend here. Click on continue. Okay. The material already extended will be extended. The material already created and extended here. Okay. Now if you come to here, I need to enter the valuation class. For internally, for externally, generally we give moving price, right? So moving price, you can enter the price here. Okay. So I extended only one valuation type, Z1. Yes. Okay. Now this time I need to extend to other valuation type. Okay. Same material, I want to extend other valuation type. Go to MM0. So now enter the same material code 1475. Go to org levels. Z1 is already maintained. You can see here. Okay. If you go to here, Z1 is already maintained. We will show you. Maintained here. Now what I need to maintain? Z2. Z2 valuation type I need to maintain. So again, you need to click on continue. The system will take to accounting menu. Z2 for internal. Internal means I need to give so different. Okay. So valuation class. So here price I need to give internal, right? So internal 80 euros. For the same material, you can give two different prices. Okay. So with the help of this split valuation. Now after doing this here, see here we observe the split material valuation. Okay, configuration we observed, and also so here I created a material, and at least one material I shown you how to extend your valuation types. Now for this material, see internal procurement means I think in your group MMSD integration is not completed. Going forward, we'll discuss MMSD integration. Okay, so after the MMSD integration, you can procure the material from different plant here. Okay, that way MMSD integration is not completed for you. But you know external procurement, right? So now for this material, what is external procurement? If I'm trying to create a PO, so in PO, what actually the valuation type system need to propose? Z1. Z1 is for external. So it has to propose Z1 here, right? So here for this material, what I will do, I'll create a PO here. Okay, for 1475 material, I'll create a PO here. Go to ME21, enter the vendor code, enter the purchasing organization, purchase group, and enter the company code. For this 1475 material, for this 1475 material, enter the quantity, enter the plant. So system is asking the price. Okay, info record is not available. Price will ask the system. Simply enter the price. Please observe where you will see your valuation types. Go to delivery tab. In delivery tab, you can find valuation type. If this material is not made in the split valuation, you will not find the valuation type will not come. So for this material already I activated the split valuation, right? And what I am doing this material, I am procuring externally. Externally means valuation type. Here you can see valuation type. What is the valuation type? System is speaking Z1. Which valuation type is system is speaking Z1 here. Okay. The same material if I am procuring internally through the STOs, the system will pick valuation type is Z2 here. Okay. Now observe this. In delivery tab, you need to observe. Suppose this material, if I have not activated the split valuation, your valuation type tab will not come here. Okay. Simply you need to click on select. Simply you need to click on select. So I created a pivot under my PO number 45000 17185. So I created a PO. So against this PO, what I need to do? Just copy the PO number. Copy the PO number. With reference to this PO, go to goods system, Pachada number. Now I'm trying to do the goods system here. Okay, I'm trying to do the goods system here. Now select here item. Okay, material, quantity we observed. In where tab you can observe the plant. So store location I need to enter. So store location. Enter the store location. Pachada data, partner, advertisement. In material data tab, you can see your valuation type also it will show you. Okay. In material tab also you can see your valuation type. Simply I need to post here. So when I'm posting, I'm getting actually this error is not belongs to this here. So today morning onwards, I have not posted any courses here. So I'm posting here. Okay. Why this error is showing here? What is this error? Posting only possible in the periods 2020 to 10th month here. Means today is November 1st, right? Because month is closed here. So I need to open the new month here. Okay. So I need to close the 10th month periods. I need to open the next month period. Okay. So for this, the posting period variant here. So here where I need to close and where I need to open the here go to MMPV, right? So MMPV is the transition code. This is only one month end activity. For consultant, this is only one month end activity. So we need to close the current month periods and we need to open the next month period in MMPV. But FI people, they have a lot of procedures will be there. There are 13, 14 procedures will be there. But this also will be done by the finance people. So go to MMPV. From which company code? From 1000 company code to Same company code. Which month we are stepping to? November, right? So November, the year 2022. Okay. Check and close the periods. Just into automatically your period will be closed. So 10th month will be closed and November will be open. So this is only one month end activity for us, for many people. Just to go to Migo. Migo. So enter your PO number. What is the PO number? 45000. Simply, what is the material we created? 1475. Okay. Now, if you know the material number, that is enough. Okay. Merchant offer the material 1475. So we created a PO, right? So this is the PO number. System will pick here. So now you need to click on execute here. So do all the details here. Item okay. Click on check. Enter the store location, no problem. In PO not enter the store location. Now I need to enter the store location. Triple run. Need to post here. So once the material document is posted, just to go to MMB. In MMB, okay, so to check the stock code MMB, enter your plant, enter your store location. Yes. Okay. So always where you will see the stock up to store location level only. Now stock exactly store location level only, but it's showing with the Z1. Z1 means external. So with this you can differentiate the stock, how much I procured externally and how much I procured. So this stock I received from external, right? So that's what is showing Z1. If I procured internally, Z2. So easily I can differentiate. Split variation is not there, I cannot differentiate here. So these are today concept here. So tomorrow maybe we'll discuss pricing to the top. Okay. Okay, SSV Lakshmi and Yamuna. So please practice the session.
Okay, Rajesh, sir. Thank you.
Sir, actually in the training system, I'm not able to create any new materials. It is showing like number ranges, they are closed. Can you show once how to change the
Okay.
number ranges?
I'll share. Please share your screen. Share your screen.
Yes, yes, sir.
I'll make you presenter. Now you are the presenter. Okay. Jamal, today 3 o'clock. Yeah, Jamal. 3 बजे class है. Name is completely different, right? Name is completely different. Enter Yamuna. 101. What is the error? Please show me. Yeah. Anyone? Mechanical. Where do you select mechanical? Yeah. Raw material. What is showing internal number assignment is not possible. No problem. Do one thing. Give some ABC external. ROH only, please give some ABC external numbers. Have you created new material type?
Yamuna, in place of material, you give ABC.
No, not here. Yeah, SSV. Correct. I think she's giving. No.
In
You
this
select raw
first,
material.
first.
You select raw material only first. First you select raw material only. First you select the material type raw material only. ROH, standard one. This is the difficulty in training systems. In first line item, material. Industry sector, yes. There you give some ABC. Enter. Now you can able to create. Okay. Meanwhile, you can give any alphabets. Okay. You can able to create.
This was an error from the beginning, no, Yamuna? In starting also, we faced the same issue.
Yes. But she's using public server, right? So this is the difficulty.
Yeah. Yeah, I get it.
Is it clear, Yamuna? We are not able to hear you, Yamuna. I think.
Hello.
Yeah, Yamuna. Yeah.
Sir. Yes, sir. It is clear now. Yeah. Yes, sir.
So just to give any alphabets, no problem. It's a training system
Alphabets.
because number ranges they maintain in zigzag manner. So definitely.
Yeah.
So just to
Okay.
give alphabets here, some ABC material you create and you can perform all the activities. Okay.
Okay, sir. Yeah.
Rajesh, one doubt.
Ah,
Neelveni is posting some SAP related job postings, no? When can we start attending that?
Same
after
doubt from me also.
2 weeks here, because after completion
After
of the
2
course,
weeks.
2 weeks.
సార్
Okay.
యాక్చువల్లీ అంటే మాకిప్పుడు కన్సల్టెంట్‌కి మోడిఫికేషన్స్ ఇలా ఉంటాయంట కదా! ఆ క్లాసెస్ కూడా ఉంటాయా?
Who is speaking, Yamuna or Yashasvi? I'm confused. Your
యమునా
both
సార్.
Yamuna, yeah.
యమునా
Your
సార్.
both voice are same.
అండ్
So yeah.
ఓకే. మనం నార్మల్‌గా ఇప్పుడు వాటెవర్ ద జాబ్ కన్సల్టెంట్ విల్ డూ వి హావ్ దట్ క్లాసెస్ ఆర్ హౌ ఇట్ ఈస్?
See, actually, you can apply both the ways. See here, the global coach, we have some couple of companies type is there for a global coach here. So
ఓకే.
whenever they have any job vacancies, they will approach to global coach. So these people, they are going to conduct some interviews. Okay. So the last month actually for
ఓకే.
technical people is happened here. Okay. So like this one,
ఓకే.
actually one position was there. Maybe some couple of positions for freshers here. Okay. Like that, every time it will come. But meanwhile,
ఓకే.
just more 10-15 days is there you need to wait because your once it is completed. So
యాహ్!
then we'll prepare your resume, and if
ఓకే.
anyhow if you required any consultancy documents also, please let me know. So meanwhile, suppose if any person want to start, so you want to prepare your own resume, okay, so please reach me. No problem. Okay, I'll help you.
ఓహ్! యాహ్! ఓకే సార్. ఓకే సార్.
Okay.
I will
So,
be needing it because
November.
I have to create it in German here, so mostly I have
Okay,
to take it.
okay. No problem. You can just after this year, before that, you all the people, okay, please prepare your one
Yeah,
dummy resume. Okay,
yeah.
means you want to check with the market here. So suppose let us keep some 3 years or 4 years of experience in fake experience with a different mail ID,
Okay,
different phone number, different name. So you can check with the market how strong you are, where you are weak. So how they are asking the questions. Okay, how much you are able to
okay,
answer, where how much you are confident on which scenario you are confident. You can understand. So after getting some
Okay.
contacts, then you can keep your own profile. Okay, so with the right profile with your name and all. This is also you can practice it. Okay, but however we reached that level. Okay, now this is the time you need to prepare resume and make it on consultancy. Take one consultancy. You need to keep both the resumes. You need to keep. However, we are going to complete some couple of sessions will be there like pricing pressure. Only some almost okay. So most of the scenarios we completed. Okay, so maybe I don't think so. Maybe 2 weeks we are going to complete all the sessions. Okay. So then you can go with the
Okay,
fight
sir.
with the market.
And one of my friend told now they are using all SAP HANA systems. No, ECC is outdated.
Yes. ECC is
So,
ECC is not outdated ACC. ECC still you are using. Maybe next
okay.
3 years ECC will be there, but after
Mm,
3 years ECC will be outdated. Okay. But almost all
okay.
60 to 65% clients are your clients and companies are using S4 only.
HANA.
Okay, so only some
Mm.
25-30% they are using uh,
So, will you
ECC.
show SAP HANA system also?
Yes, yes, definitely, definitely. Without
Okay,
ANA,
okay.
you now it is completely every client
Yeah,
they are
I
using
did.
S4 only. So I'll make a comment in our system also. Okay. This is
Okay.
not for the institute relevant. I personally I will take the S4 message.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you all.
Thank you, sir.
We'll meet tomorrow with the same time schedule. Bye bye.
Okay.
Bye, sir.